teach you how to fight? I have much time for us. Closed. Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you? An old acquaintance. Do you know what happened to her that caused her such anguish it drove her to her present course of action? I wish I knew. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor. How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, she kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me. Among other things, for some reason she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. It didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, and the invasion itself, set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again. She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept. Didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. We became friends when she... well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know, for some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could. It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt she said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with that, I did try to, after the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me. No. Nearest I could surmise, she'd left just prior to the fall of Fairfield.
That is Agent DeVries' identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me. but the safe was empty. No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. And they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them. What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much. At least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it. Just a religion driven by algorithms, maths, predictions of the future. They believe they will eventually solve the universal equation and know everything, rid humanity of uncertainty. I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her. I understand. Perhaps it actually is for the best. I truly cannot say.
Yeah, I'm going to kill him. I would have killed your ass by now. Yeah, got him. You got him. That's all you got? That's all you got? No, that's all you fucking got?
Commander, the identification code on that datapad belongs to Agent DeVries.
I'm sorry. I'm more killing today.
Welcome back to my chapel of fear and future.
Why I'm doing this manually instead of fast traveling because it's better. Anything in here? The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Reckless leadership. Your leadership. Your appearance in combat, but whether one goes down, your other companion will get a boost. They are fully healed and immediately filled their companion ability meter. You are no longer able to revive your companions in combat. That's a problem. I fear. That'll be unknown. Oh, well, I thought I could, like, continue.
Rats raring to go. The commander's making an alarming run. Engaging protocols. Seek treatment for bodily trauma soon.
Disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it. The dependence on it throughout societies was constantly outbound. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion
Probably a Pennsylvania.
Lara, you owe me a sparring session. Get your gloves and warm up.
What? Again? I don't suppose you'd accept a doctor's oath from Val.
Come on. I already promised I won't throw elbows this time. Where's your fighting spirit?
Must have had it knocked clean out of me. In fact, why don't I go look for it now?
Ain't gonna climb the corporate ladder with that attitude. You could just learn to duck, you know.
Heard what you found at DeVries' terminal.
Avoid me if I understand any of this. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? No. No. You didn't know her. Not like I did. Like I thought I did. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. Reckon so. Figure, and then she betrayed us. Ain't cynical if it turns out DeVries, I mean, she always struck me as so pregnant, maybe. I don't take it, but when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's different. Everything we've done so far has been for the mission. You forget we're on the same side here, Commander? I'm not the only one DeVries wronged. She robbed you of 10 years of your life. Don't you want recompense for that? Glad we're of an accord.
Whatever her plans, she started...
No, no, no. Give up a minute.
Everyone knows the
But
paradigm
yeah,
epitomizes
I'm so
the
fucking
pinnacle
stupid.
of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the
This looks like the place. Oh, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point.
Niles.
Howdy, Zed. You look... well.
Pete, I removed his laptop and phone a week ago. He can no longer use them in the house. We thought he had a gaming addiction. Anything that makes more sense than someone who wants to do nothing. His behavior since the removal has shown me he doesn't have a gaming addiction.
Stop that at once!
He has been more present.
Fooling around,
He
Commander.
watches TV with us
You
in
let
the
off
evening,
one more bullet
and he
at
goes
Zed,
to a
and
coffee
you're gonna
shop
get
to
10
use his
coming back
device.
at you.
He's
Not
looking
let
for
you do
up
this,
to 2
Commander.
hours. He hasn't applied in any jobs yet. Come enter one. It takes time. Especially...
Bruh.
What are you doing? Boys sometimes.
Stop that at once!
Quit fooling around, Commander. You let off one more bullet at Zed, and you're gonna get 10 coming back at you.
Ready to take the heat off, Commander.
Commander, you're... I have thick skin, but it ain't that... This thing's got a mean streak. My phone's always crabby. Why'd he try to fight us, huh? Surely there was another way. Where's the enemy?
I killed his best friend.
Why would you...
No, I wanted to.
Stop that at once!
Quit fooling around, Commander. You let off one more bullet at Zed, and you're gonna get 10 coming back at you.
Has my mind been set upon thy shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters. And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off? I'm the doctor here. I'll decide the manner of your treatment.
Bring that boil down to a simmer, Zeb. This is my commander, one who was with me at Horizon Point.
Ah, yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble.
Oh my gosh.
I never did perfect my bedside manner. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Hang fire, Commander. Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between...
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when I actually needed you?
Law, Commander. Now ain't the time. I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must
Oh
be
my
something
God.
I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the...
I haven't the
It's been. I barely.
Audra! Fuck!
I knew something was wrong.
Without that... If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my...
You can't be serious. We're headed that way anyway.
After all this time, one would think I'd have... Loath as I am to admit it. What are you doing?
Oh man. Oh. Oh man. That's something else. See what I did?
Yes.
Has my mind been set upon by shadow?
Can't imagine why you think...
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
Ah, yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble. No. I only dealt with the bloody aftermath. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Hang fire, Commander. Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I ought to be flattered you think me capable of storming an entire facility on my lonesome. But that just ain't reality. There was nothing I could do, even if I wanted to. I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting...
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please. Do you think me unaware of that obvious fact? But as I said, these are my friends. This was my plan. Regardless of the risks, I must try and see them.
Sounds like a mission for two of the Earth Directorate's best. Don't you think, Commander?
It has to do with the location of a vault, rumored to house the Protectorate's greatest technological advancements, including its skip drive designs. That's all.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, then do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I'll answer what I can. If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so... Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds.
The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly.
Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the new... I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not...
Figured this ship would have departed by...
Guns cocked and look.
Bettering position!
Are you still upright over there?
Restoring the battle!
No, I'm not using that just yet. I'm just fucking around for now.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators.
Give the order!
Disruptive influence! Just moving to cover! Restoring the
Commander, you're bleeding.
Back again. Thought we were done for
We need to talk about what just happened. Now, Commander. Zebulon didn't exactly mince words about rescuing his friends. Bad enough we were too late to save the others, but you just ventilated Audra in that pen like a cysty pig. At this rate, it's gonna take a miracle to upend Zebulon's poor opinion of me. You want to be my friend? Then maybe listen to... When Val cracked you out of that pod, I thought things would go back to the way they were. Now I'm wondering if either of us deserve our uniform. I don't follow. Helping out a friend won't interfere with our mission. Let's just...
For real though, I have to go back. Cause deadass, I did not think that was gonna kill her. Cause like it's like a wall, and usually when you try to hit people through a wall, you don't. But I didn't think it was gonna kill her. Oh shit. Let's try this one, I guess. I can wait for it.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels
Coming
are.
up with some
They
folks.
take their time with traitors and instigators.
Guns, cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
They manufacture what?
Back again. Thought we were done for now. You again. I heard fighting. What's going...
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox.
Esculape? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late. I gather you haven't noticed the body. Montelli, damn him! He executed She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Council wants someone... Thanks. Can't take all the credit, though. The Sentinel seemed spent by the time she got to me. Wore herself. Quick, though. Before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's O2519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster. Please.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
That might just be the most ruthless bait and switch I ever heard. Your friends ought to be proud.
Thanks. Funny what ideas come into your head after losing a molar. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel.
You know your stuff, Commander. I was just about to point out the same problem.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere. Please. If you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same? But it might prevent more of my friends from suffering the same fate. All right. I'm going to trust you on this, if only because I don't feel my head screwed on quite right at the moment. No point in remaining here, then. One last request. Don't damage the transport. A lone escapee is already insult, but a sentinel... Anyway, thank you again.
I know what Audra said, but... what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without bloodying the Protectorate's nose first. Ain't about fun. Though sticking it to the Protectorate, I could still go through with our plan from before. Wager I know your answer, but what do you think we should do? Audra might be right, but when else are we gonna have a chance to take out a Consul lackey and her vessel in one go? She was ready to fulminate herself before we talked her out of it. That Sentinel's not gonna stop. She'll find new targets, new people to torture and kill. If we do nothing now, I've spent 10 years on the sidelines watching people suffer, not being... Thank you, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit. Let's get back to Zed.
Gone astray? Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Under Protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory roles.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What in the blazes was that? What is it? What's happened?
A sentinel worked them over bad. Only Audra was still alive when we got there, and she was ready to blow herself up to take out that ship. Luckily...
Damn the Protectorate! At least you were able to get through to Audra, and still find a way to avenge. And what of the cipher? Thank you. I was beginning to fear I'd have to decipher this. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment.
Can't fault you for having doubts, but I have changed.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so... surly. Customers? Oh, you mean patrons. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
You have acquired a companion mod kit. At a workbench, you can use this to apply upgrade mods to your companion weapon armor. These mods increase the damage and armor plan.
Got time for a debrief, Commander?
What the fuck?
What do you mean you're leaving?
Ship's over! I have a life outside this place, you know!
A life? Outside our lab? No! Audacious advances requires commitment! Absolute commitment! Commencing termination! Ah! Now what? Heard something.
Ready to wait! On your command!
You've returned. What in the blazes was that?
What? A central...
Damn. And what of the cipher?
Perhaps can't fault you for having doubts.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so... surly. Customers? Oh, you mean patrons. And they spit? This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good... Never fear. Next time, I fully intend to involve you in said trouble before it develops into a full-blown predicament.
Reckon I like the sound of that. Until next time, then. Got time for a debrief, Commander?
Yeah.
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine.
Prudence dictates. We eye our neighbors carefully.
Did you hear? They're letting anyone who wants to trade.
You are approaching a restricted estate. Though you are areas off limit. Though you are better company than these core. You are approaching a restricted estate.
No circumstances is it permitted to partake in the spoils of war. Auntie's choice products are an abuse of nature, and these soldiers
There's some kind of opening in the canyon, Commander. Bet we could find our way closer to the Vox if we stay out of sight.
Feels good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate. Pretty sure Val can give you something for that. The reflux, I mean. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too. On Triangular might have suggested going for drinks somewhere they don't come with fuel, but here, I think we'll have to settle for patting each other on the back. Shucks, Commander. I'm gonna get top-heavy you keep paying me compliments like, thanks again for going...
Back to it.
This the maintenance room? Void. Not much for creature comforts, are they?
Brigadier Montelli is a credit to the Protectorate. He would never steer us... steer us wrong.
And if he does?
I don't understand.
Never mind. I may need to arrange some paperwork.
Let me know when you need this.
Looking a little woozy there.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Commander, waiting.
Quarry found.
Graph's back in business.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Confirmed, Commander. Don't make me bury another agent! Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Lay low, Commander.
Demonstrating requisite metal. Target reacquired. Replenishing my firearm. Move forward. Relinquishing. And the zombie's looking too.
Not walking this off.
Straps tingling. All charged up. Yeah. Commander, you're bleeding.
Putting traitors on display like that's one way to send a message. Can't be too good for morale, though.
Cannot be happening. Come, quickly.
Technicians Acna and Gastrell, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That Dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience, though it will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason most contemptible, I find you both guilty.
No. No, please! This is all a misunderstanding! We're loyal!
What happened?
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. Wait, you must have been the cause of everything that happened that day. And to think I could have stopped you. Perhaps I would have, if I'd not been so vexed over mere demerits. No, I was only trying to be an ideal I held a proverbial handout to you. And eliminating you may not amend my mistakes. But at the very least, it will prevent any more of your treachery. And hopefully silence you from speaking of mine. Executing a potential... I hope you're...
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Yeah, well, then it will.
Hear Montelli lock the thrusters?
I heard nothing. And neither did you.
But
Liquidate!
What are you about?
Yeah.
perfection is perfect. Let us reconvene.
You're looking pretty skate. Ready to go. This thing's got a mean streak. Popping my claw.
Replenishing my firearm.
Really complicated.
Over here! Free hole in the head! Ain't recharged!
Help me end this fight on my feet.
How are you still upright over there?
Beck? Picks me up. I'd do it for you. Back in business.
That's some.
It's a brawl.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Yeah.
got trouble.
What the fuck?
Locked and stuck.
Yeah, which we found out it's fake.
Hey there. Quick once over. I reckon I oughta reckon later.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Serve the problem.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander. My aftermarket parts are run.
Couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Replenishing my disruptive influencer.
Not walking this off. Standing back.
Back in business.
I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor?
A right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Was just, Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly. The what? Word to the wise. A Protectorate State Brigadier Montelli would be ecstatic to hear you spout such humorous quips. You'd be labeled a heretic. But I'm sure he'd chuckle as you swung from the gallows. Forgive my unease. I thought Montelli sent you to see to my execution, or some other I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house, stained with the blood of my brothers and sisters. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't... That'd be a fine idea. If only there weren't a group of starving raptidons that saw fit to make a den so close to the grate. I can? Oh. I suppose I'm now off to a world filled with uncertainty. Savage wildlife. Here. This key card should unlock a...
I thought that would do something, but it's not. Oh well.
Not so bad.
scrutiny.
Don't worry, don't question, don't doubt. Let your betters think for you.
There! Found you!
What in the void?
Society demands
Better take a gander. A boarding search. Never more content. Never more content. All it took was some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections. Huh? One assumes their intention. Just let me
Rough customers about.
What?
That somebody?
Quick once over.
Better take a gander.
His gaze sees all. Aborting search!
What the... Necessity requires... And liquidate!
Always crap.
Seeking shelter!
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
What now? Ah, an intruder. I was warned the paradigm would test me. Yes. Dispatching you may yet grant me the opportunity to show my...
This piece of work's been on a murder spree and has the nerve to call himself unimpeachable. Let's tread lightly.
Seen this before. All that pressure from trying to live perfect.
And you have the gall to bring an invader herself into my station? Remarkable daring, or come then, infiltrator, test me. Perform your part in this grand drama, but be forewarned. I am not easily made prey.
Tell me, does it ease your conscience to imagine me as some foaming mongrel? A raving bedlamite being? Montelli's turned cruel. Montelli's lost his wits. Montelli's going to string us all up and watch our skeletons dance. So much breath wasted on nervous scuttle. Corbin? No, you lie. My marshal would never suffer a besting from the likes of some corporate malingerer. What game do you think you're playing at? Only a fool prides themselves on winning imaginary contests. I'm killing traitors, seditionists. I am purging up. My methods may seem callous. Auntie's choice, bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot? Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your auntie's choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the Sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the Protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others, like myself. Buckled? No. But now we have bandied enough words. Your time has come, infiltrator. Any finals? An offer unasked for crime?
Not
quite charged yet.
Hey, got a distraction for you.
You're looking pretty scathed, Command.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Lay low, Commander.
Be baby. This should be baby.
Let's go. Hey, got a distraction for you. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Lay low, Commander. Heading toward him.
now. I was...
Seen this before. All that pressure from trying to live perfect. Some subject.
And you have the gall. Come then, infiltrator. Montelli's turned cruel. Montelli's lost his wits. Montelli's going to string us all up and watch our skeletons dance. Who?
Can't hazard a guess as to presentation nowadays, but DeVries used to favor short jackets and cropped their hair to near shoulder length.
That name and description mean nothing to me.
Reckon this line of inquiries a dead end.
I weary of this pointless palaver. Do you not yearn for action? Is this some attempt at a lark? Amused? Have you even the... My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening. Auntie's choice.
Festering rot. Hell of a way to speak of your...
Or perhaps... If only the Sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the Protectorate's honor. Instead of shaming his forebears by... He never should have allowed the Order to break, if not for the... But now we have bandied enough words. Your time has come, infiltrator. Any final sentiment? Ha! What for crimes against our perfect sovereign?
Let me know when you feel the stretch.
A little woozy there, Commander.
And come then, infiltrator. You for...
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just stay with
Babe. It's too hard.
And come then, infiltrate. Montelli's turned cruel. Montelli Corbin. Only a fool prides up. My methods may... Or perhaps if only the Sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore... I have always... If not... But now we have bandied enough words. Your time has... You...
Ready to wait. On your command.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just for the sake. I'll stop there.
Commander, you're bleeding. Work.
On your command.
Charging boldly. Hello, Commander. Medic's orders.
Move forward!
Anyone else? Here, a medic?
Commander, watch your vitals!
Back in business. Hastening to cover.
Hey, got a distraction for you. You guys should put the wrong side of a frame.
Crab's still a bit sleepy. Travel claws angry. Medic press raring to go. Had that shot broken too. They currently moving to cover.
Fucking mailwoman came over here, bro. It's like, oh shit, is my thing finally here? Nope. If it's not the goddamn mail, what the fuck is bringing it over here? You know? I'm not asking a question, I'm just talking.
Well, excuse me. Also, you're over here airing all this shit out on your stream, by the way.
Somebody watching this shitty ass stream.
Finally, the control room. The breeze must have left some evidence behind. Let's poke around.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude, so you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. That's what you think of us, huh? Yeah, you're mad if you think condemning us will lead to any kind of peace. It's a relief to hear you say so. Go on then, Commander.
Cutting it close here.
Armed and ready.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Cutting it close here.
Ain't no time to conversate. Let's move.
Cutting it close here.
To direct the relay away from Fairfield. Now, everyone's dead. Don't you even feel bad about what you've done?
Cutting it close here. Hey! Easy on the actuators!
Hey, easy with the fratricide.
I begged you, Commander. I begged you to direct the relay away from Fairfield. Now, everyone's dead. Don't you even feel bad about what you've done? Do you feel anything at all? That don't mean I want them dead. You think I'm so selfish that I can't see just how fouled up this is, and that you caused it? I don't need a law-damn thing from you. Knew it was a mistake running with you.
Finally, control. The breeze must have left some evidence behind. Let's poke around.
I don't know who I've triggered, so you'll have...
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, that's what you think of us, huh? You're mad if you think condemning us will lead to end. It's a relief to hear you say so. Commander, we need to go. We gotta move, quick! I begged you, Commander. I begged you to direct... Now, everyone's dead. Don't you... Yeah, you're probably right. I seen what they can do when they intend to give no quarter. Maybe Fairfield would have fallen, but we won't ever know for sure. Suppose it's for the best we didn't follow through on Milver Street's request. Those folk in Westport still live, and they've escaped Montelli's machinations for good. It's gonna take me some time to move past this, Commander. Just, please, tell me we won't have to cause this much destruction again. You're not helping my trust issues, Commander.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only. All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not all best of luck to you.
Yeah. Armed and ready.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Back in business.
I've had my fill of wrangling spores. This should be enough for the antidote.
Goodwin here. Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon Den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Windborne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the audacious Advances field team.
Look alive, Commander.
Now as we approach the rat's nest, certainly this ideal offer. No. Oh, okay. We need to run now.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our field work progressing? Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me. Now, first things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer for me, right here, in the slot below my intercom. Insert that data cartridge for me, in the slot below my intercom. Insert that data cartridge for me, in the slot below my intercom. Haha. Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical. Always fortuitous to have. Just imagine the ad slope. Oh, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, normally I'd say perfection can't be hurried, but enable the device and it will begin a work. I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote? Nice try. But you don't possess nearly the negotiating power not when I can simply bide my time, not budging. Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit bonus for your superlative performance. Wonderful, wonderful! New, all right, marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the... I, Omid Ormsby, be seeing you. The biological samples within the remains outside are no doubt deteriorating rapidly. I may have to recreate this experiment.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation.
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the... Real glad you found a way to mitigate the destruction. Without the relay looming overall, maybe the island can finally recover. Lon knows it's seen enough as it is. Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry. Fine by me. How personal are we talking? Couldn't say. I was in it all of 2 days before my graft started festering. Before that, I was an infantry medic. Our platoon was one of the first to touch down in Arcadia. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded capacity, but, well, once the state of my graft became apparent, it was decided that parting ways would be best. My commanding officer, and the surgeon who performed the operation, I imagine. When I regained consciousness, I saw that my service pistol was gone, and a termination notice was in its place. I put 2 and 2 together. Law, that was a bad morning. Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. A successful graft is a boon, a failed one is a colossal liability. I'm a walking lesson in breakage. That's a nice sentiment. Did you pull it directly from a children's serial? Sorry. It's just increasingly clear you've not had many dealings with the corporation or its leaders. This is the way of things in Auntie's Choice. If you can't prove your worth, you're left behind. And that's why I'm here. I miss my platoon. Most of the time. I hope they're holding on okay. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the nonstop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Yeah, he's tough. He'll be all right. Of course I do. Can't help but wonder if I'm missed in return. Anyhow, I would rather return to the matter at hand. No use dwelling on those out of sight and... Right. If this new graft fails, you mean? Then I keep pushing forward till I can't. You didn't see me when I first got out of surgery and came to Paradise Island. The fact that you and I met at all is a testament to Doc's skill. But suppose if her treatment doesn't stick, then maybe it's my time to go. You can only cheat death so many times. You know that as well as I do. You can't stay put in an active war zone without someone to watch your back. Without my platoon, I figured I'd do better asking for... Once Doc healed me up, I found work here, made a living, or something like it. My contract switched hands a number of times, and desperation brought me here. Determination made me stay. Then desperation circled back around and inspired me to escape while I could. Oh, I couldn't even tell you who that doctor was or where they're stationed. Grafting was a procedure in its infancy, see? So can't say I like the thought of it. Could have been cut up. I'd rather not dwell on those moments, if it's all the same to you. Fine by me. Like ain't the word I'd use, even before I was itching to tear up my contract and set it aflame. Auntie gave me autonomy, gave me the choice to do more. They treated me better than my last employers did, and despite recent events, I believe in their mission. We can give folk here in Arcadia a better life. What? Did you think I was born into it? How else do you grow a corporation to this size without... I'm just one of many who welcomed the chance to enlist with open arms. Yes, and that's a decision. That takeover was the best thing that ever happened to us, even if it took time to see it. Fine by me? See, most of us were laborers, and our onboarders promised that if we demonstrated exceptionalism, it ain't like, can't complain if where we're needed is in a trench staring down the barrels of a minigun. I reckon that's a difference in perspective. We spent a week crouched in the same... I don't know if I would have made it out alive without him. Maybe I'll tell him that over a beer one day. Praise him in front of the whole saloon. Better than I'd feared. Only had to bury 2 troopers and amputate 5 limbs. He kept me clear-headed. Every so often there'd be a lull in the bombardments, and I almost got my head clean taken off when I tried to scramble out of the foxhole the first night. I heard a call for help and moved on instinct. Damn foolish of me, really. Ortiz told me not to panic, to wait till he could provide cover, to just shout first aid instructions where it was a rough few nights at first, knowing I couldn't help folk who needed it. I appreciate that, Commander. In any case, I'm only standing here because of a damn fine soldier who became my friend. I'll carry that knowledge always. Fine by me? Not great. It was a mining colony under Spacer's choice. Didn't have much, but my parents worked hard to ensure we had shelter and a warm meal. They're good folk. I love them. But I don't think they ever quite grasped how bad things were before Auntie's choice came. They warned me not to join. Said we'd all get burned if we put too much stock in the promises of this foreign corporation. But I'd rather take a risk on them than be resigned to how things were. Maybe. Though what I've seen from Auntie's choice should put my folks' doubts to rest. Right away, I got the offer to enlist and the bonus paid at signing. Our colony was isolated, which meant our Spacer's Choice overlords could do as they saw fit. Everyone lived in squalor, save for select. Those of us at the bottom only found joy with our families, our friends. But love alone can't get you through the toughest, darkest winters. I miss the sunsets, and my folks, though I know they're well taken care of nowadays. Most of my friends joined up when I did, so we took our community with us. Though there is one person I keep thinking of. The grandpa who lived next door, Vincent. He used to draw posters, and of course that didn't last. Age caught up and his hands started failing him. Couldn't draw, couldn't lift heavy objects, could hardly walk without a... In Tau Ceti, if you couldn't work, you didn't get ration cards. We shared what we could with him, of course, but what we got already wasn't much. Last day I saw him, he refused the half-salt tuna can I tried to give him. Said it was him lending me his strength. He was gone the next day. We searched all over, then realized he must have wandered off into the wilderness, not wanting... We never found him. So if you're wondering why I still hold a candle for Auntie's choice, after everything, it's because I know had Auntie arrived just 4 months earlier, Vincent might still be alive. It's been years now since I talked about it. He was a good man. He deserved better. So did the rest of us. Anyhow, fine by me?
My family is so I knew there was no reason to stress it. Process can bring...
Consider finding a human companion. If you seek conversation.
What I know now, those things will have to go. It's a quick mental regret.
mean, this whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. They even allowed me a choice between fishing and Santa's...
Hello. You must be a new...
Here to do some fishing?
Co-worker. No. My mistake. You're obviously just... Hello. You must be a new... No. My mistake. You're obviously just passing through.
ready to waste it. On your command.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came. Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, a form of manipulatory ideation, specifically an Earth Directorate periodical featuring beloved fictional characters. Why, to reclaim lost Protectorate property, first and foremost. The line represented a growth of the medium from the less sophisticated. Its remarkable popularity not only the brief window surrounding the volume's release saw a marked... I am pleased. Return. Stay true, outsider.